All right, Mandy, it is a election year in Kinsville. So we have the whole creative crew, minus Dorothy Lou, here to talk about this year's elections in Kinsville.
Yes. Welcome, Steve and Sally.
Hi there.
Hello.
By the way, guys, you're going to want to stay tuned until the end of the episode. Lots to learn from the episode today, but at the end, we're going to be giving away a code for this great Webkinz Votes 2024 banner, kind of commemorating the election year that you can hang in your pet's room. And Mandy, the actual voting takes place at the end of the month, but you can visit each candidate throughout November.
Yeah, the candidates are going to each be in Kinsville Park, and they are handing out a gift box, each of them. Each box includes a campaign hat, a campaign sign, and a cute little campaign plushie of their characters. So it's so exciting. And I know there's been, buzz about who the candidates might be this year. So this is exciting news.
A lot of people figured out who the candidates are based on the event calendar that went up.
Exactly.
Yeah, here's a look at the calendar right now. We're going to go into each candidate and what their promises are, show off the prizes you can collect. But Steve, the hats and the signs and the plushies that you can collect, we've run this for several years now, but those are pretty rare, right? Because I don't think they've ever really been available outside of the week that you can collect them from the park.
Been doing elections since 2014, I think it is.
Yeah.
Every 2 years, 2014, 2016, 2018 onwards. During that election week only is when you can collect these gift boxes from the candidates and open them. And inside there's a random item, usually a hat, a plushie, and a sign.
Yeah, here's a look at the hat, plushie, and sign from our first candidate, Goober, who's running for re-election. He's the current mayor of Kinsville. Sally, how do you think he's done as mayor of Kinsville over the past 2 years?
I think it's been pretty good. I know everyone really enjoys having more items to decorate with. So I think his promise to add that new piece of a theme on the Wheel of WoW every month has been really cool.
It has. And one of his campaign promises is to continue to add new prizes to the Wheel of WoW with every update, which happens around once a month. I love his campaign poster there. His slogan is Go Kinsville. It used to be, it's going to be a blast, but there's the image, Mandy, of Goober wearing his black band and his black belt. You can't see the black belt. There was a great challenge that happened over the summer, right? 3 months where you could earn all these belts and bands.
Yeah, there was a special clubhouse room. Goober was in there handing out Kinsville energy bars. Is that what they were called? And also you could purchase the outfit in
your Kinstyle outlet.
Yes, right. And then you could earn the bands and belts doing challenges. It was really fun. It was all summer long. And it was also, I also love when he had Meet the Mayor events, he would always have these cool science themed prizes. So I loved his Meet the Mayor events in the park too.
Yeah, so whoever becomes mayor will have these Meet the Mayor events at the Kinsville Park where you can collect special souvenirs. His second promise, so the first was to add a new prize to the Wheel of WoW with every release. And then the second one is going to be he will release another 3-month challenge throughout the summer where not only can you collect unique clothing, but he'll have unique prizes that you can collect as well. So that's pretty exciting. That's your first choice. And of course, Goober's going to be at the Kinsville Park from November 1st to 7th, so only 7 days. You never know which prize you're going to collect from him every day, so visit every day for the best chance to collect all 3 prizes. But our second candidate this year, Sally, is Sophia Slu, and not a lot of people might be familiar with her.
Yeah, Sophia's a bit of a blast from the past. She's specifically Chef Gazpacho's old schoolmate, and in one of the W tales, it talked about how she set up a restaurant to compete with Chef Gazpacho's Le Snout, and they had a bit of a rivalry going on there, but they managed to figure it out, and they decided that, Sophia Slu was the best at desserts. So that's what she focused on. And I think that's going to be her focus for this year as well. She's all about bringing delicious desserts to Kinsville through having her restaurant open up in the clubhouse where she'll give out a free treat every day. And then also every month we'll add a new secret recipe. So if you're the one to solve that secret recipe, you'll get the Secret Chef trophy.
That's great. I love her hat, the 2024 there with the cupcake. Another restaurant in the clubhouse might be Competition for Daisy Doe, who actually triggered, if you remember, back in 2014, I guess, started the whole idea of the mayoral elections in Kinsville. Sophia Slu, actually, her plushie is great, wearing the little chef uniform. And that's the first plushie of Sophia Slu, right, Sally, that has been released. So that's going to be a collectible for sure.
Absolutely.
So yeah, you can visit her at the Kinsville Park from November 8th to 14th to collect one of her gift boxes every day, which contains one of those 3 prizes. And here's a familiar character, of course, everybody knows and loves. Stephen, it's Artie. Is this his first time running for mayor?
It is, yeah.
Wow.
Surprisingly, he has never run for mayor before. Been digging through some of our archives, and it looks like it's the first time ever. His campaign slogan is "Hope you found what you're looking for," which of course is a take on his usual greeting at the curio shop. And his promise is that if elected mayor, he's going to release a whole brand new rare theme at the curio shop that people can come in and collect.
Very nice. I don't think we've had a new rare theme in a while, so I'm sure that our players will be interested in that. I should mention, whoever is elected is going to be mayor for 2025 and 2026, but 2025, Sally, is a really special year, right? It's a milestone year for Webkinz.
It's our 20th anniversary, and I am very, very excited because I started in 2006. So this has been one giant ride for almost 19 years for me. This has been amazing.
Yeah, all of us have been around for quite some time. It is a milestone year. It's really exciting, guys. We're looking forward to celebrating throughout the whole year with you guys. We have some special events planned. And Mandy, I guess we're going to be announcing this in December, but might as well sneak peek it now. We have a special pet design contest happening in December, right?
We do. We have a pet design contest that, similar to our last one in which the cotton candy raccoon won, it's a pet design contest that will be for a pet in both Classic and Next, which is really exciting. And yeah, we're going to try and encourage a 20-year theme for this pet. So we cannot wait to see what people come up with.
Yeah, so you can start entering your designs in the Share Center in December, and the pet will be given away for free to everybody on Webkinz Classic and Webkinz Next in April. So stay tuned to learn more about that. But that brings us to our 4th mayoral candidate and last mayoral candidate. It's Debbie Dragon. She used to be on Webkinz Classic. But is
yeah. So Debbie Dragon is again another throwback. She's a little more well-known than Sophia Slu because Debbie used to run the travel agency in Webkinz Classic. Before the things sort of changed around, was it with our 10th year anniversary when we released Webkinz X?
Webkinz X, yeah.
Yeah, and Debbie was no longer there. And I know a lot of people have missed her, but you know what? Debbie loves traveling. So Debbie has been off traveling the world, but she recently came back to Webkinz World because she was asked to consult on, some other travel that's been going on. If you follow Webkinz Next, you know that we recently opened a travel agency at Next. So, Debbie just wanted to help sort of guide the opening of that behind the scenes. But yeah, now she'd love to come back to Webkinz Classic as your mayor. And in her travels, this is part of Vacation Island, the old spa treatments. And so she's decided she would like to open up a spa in the clubhouse if she's elected. So every day you could visit Debbie in the spa and get a spa treatment, which when you feed your pet, it fills their meters. So that would be really cool. A new spa in the clubhouse, and every day Debbie will give out a spa treatment that increases your pet's meters.
Yeah, and she's going to be at the Kinzel Park from November 22nd to the 28th. And again, every time you collect a gift from her, it will contain either the hat, plushie, or campaign sign. I don't think we've had many versions of a Debbie Dragon plushie on Webkinz Classic, so this one will be a collectible as well. But again, all these items will be collectibles because they are considered pretty rare, since once the election and the campaigns are over, they're not really available ever again. So you're going to want to visit every day throughout November to collect as many of these campaign souvenirs as you can. I should mention that the first day that each candidate is featured at the Kinsville Park, they'll also post a campaign speech on Webkinz News, and you can read the speech to, again, learn more about their campaigns. So Goober's speech will be on November 1st. Sophia Slu's will be on November 8th. Artie's you can read on November 15th, and Debbie Dragon's will be available on November 22nd. So the campaigns run throughout November up until the 28th, which is the last day that Debbie Dragon will be featured in the park. But then from November 29th to December 1st, Stephen, players will be able to vote for their favorite candidate at Webkinz News.
We'll be posting all over social media on our different platforms and obviously on Webkinz News, all linking there where you'll be able to go in and cast your vote for the next mayor of Kinsville.
You need a Webkinz News account in order to vote. And all you do is click on the login button, right, Sally, to create an account?
Well, it's even simpler than that. These days, you can just log in with your Webkinz World account.
There you go. So you can only vote once throughout these 3 days, but we're making it easy for you because it is available 3 days, so you have 3 days to do so. When you log into your Webkinz Classic account from the 29th to December 1st, you'll also see today's announcement that will link right to the voting page. You can access the voting page right from your Webkinz Classic account. You'll also be awarded one of those 2024 Webkinz Votes banners the first time you log into your account from November 29th to December 1st, but of course, we're going to be giving one away at the end of this podcast. Here's a look at that November 2024 event calendar. Again, you can access, Mandy, this calendar from the Things to Do menu as well.
Yeah, visit the Things to Do menu if you want to check out everything that's coming up. And of course, the best place to go for everything that's happening in both Classic and Next is Webkinz News, because we add articles every day and there's always new stuff to check out.
Absolutely. So November is going to be a month of Webkinz Votes 2024. That's going to be our main focus. But Stephen, there's also a collection event happening throughout the month of November as well.
Returning for the second year, our pumpkin pie collection event. So yeah, this is our second go around doing a pumpkin pie collection event. So it works much the same way as all of our other collection events.
Yeah, and Mandy, I love the prizes that you can collect this year. It's a little retro kitchen set.
Yeah, it's really cool. I love that stove sink combo, which that one's the grand prize, is it?
Yeah.
I always love presentable food, so that turkey is awesome. It's all great stuff. I absolutely love it. And of course, just like our past recent collection events, these will actually turn up in Next, right?
That's right. Every single time you unlock a prize on Webkinz Classic, it will automatically be linked to your Webkinz Next account. And Sally, just like you mentioned for getting a Webkinz News account, the same sort of method works for Webkinz Next to link your Webkinz Classic account, right?
That's right. If you've never played Webkinz Next before, when you go to install the application, click on the button that says log in instead of play, and then you can use your Webkinz Classic username and password and get started. It creates a whole new account for you with it already linked to your Classic account, so you will automatically get those prizes.
With all collection events, it's a lot of fun because if you manage to collect all 50 slices of pumpkin pie throughout November, you can play through your collection again to collect duplicate prizes. And of course, the duplicate Sally will also be sent to Webkinz Next. Here's a look at a kitchen I built using this year's pumpkin pie collection prizes. But Mandy, I notice in the center of the room there's a kitchen island, and that wasn't part of the theme, but it matches the prizes. Here's a little sneak peek, right?
It is. It's a sneak peek at a little contest we have coming up, a social media promotion where if you all work together, you can earn a code for it's called the Retro Kitchen Island, only on Next. And then you can send it back to your Classic account. So it's this awesome island, but you have to enter it on Next and send it back. And yeah, just watch our social media channels for your chance to earn that coming up soon.
And check Webkinz News on Monday, November 4th to learn more about that contest. But Sally, as promised, why don't we give away a code for that Webkinz Votes 2024 banner?
It is W as in Webkinz, 2, 4, C as in Charlie, 5, T as in Taxi, X as in Xavier, 4, C as in Charlie, D as in Delta, R as in Rain, N as in November, F as in Fudge, Y is in Yellow, D as in Dog, G as in Goober.
Right, and you're going to want to enter
That's not an endorsement.
You're going to want to enter that code at the code shop on the Webkinz Classic desktop app by March 31st, 2025 to claim your banner. Guys, you can always email us, right, Stephen? Podkinz@gans.com, and we have a lot to watch on our YouTube channel.
As always, you can watch this and other videos for Webkinz by subscribing to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Webkinz.
Yes, Steve, do you have a favorite candidate so far? Or is it too early into the election in order to choose?
Fully endorse Artie and his new theme idea. I think we've come up with some really interesting room theme ideas that we haven't done yet before. So it could be really, really, really exciting. If people want to have a new rare theme to collect that they'll really enjoy.
Yeah, there you go. So I don't think I've decided yet, guys. I wonder if you've made up your mind as to who you would like to see as mayor of Kinsville, or maybe you'd like to see Goober return as mayor for our milestone 20th year next year. If you're watching this on Webkinz News, please leave us a comment below the article to let us know who you will be voting for. We'd all be interested to know. Mandy, do you have a favorite so far?
Oh, I don't know, but I have seen a lot of excitement for Debbie Dragon since you posted the calendar. So, it would be fun because I know everybody misses her. So, but then a new face like Sophia could be exciting too. Somebody brand new, right, Sally?
Yeah, but my money's on Artie. That's who I figure. That's who I'm voting for.
The rare theme would be super cool. I have to say, I love that campaign promise.
Yes, absolutely. So who knows who's going to win, guys? It's going to be an interesting race. Make sure you vote on November 29th. In the meantime, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for playing. Maybe we'll run into you at the Kinsville Park when we're collecting our gifts from each mayoral candidate. But make sure you collect your gifts throughout November. Hope you had it fun watching this episode, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.